Okie doke, I think we are all ready to go here. Twitch just continued on my stream like I never shut it down, I'm pretty sure. But okay, let's go ahead and remove this mid-dig. Oh, perfect. Hey, welcome into the stream, everyone. My name is Unchallenged. Welcome to Unchallenged Gaming. Today, we're going to be continuing our adventure on our adventurous level 60 Boomkin. Look at this dip right here. But we are level 60. We are going to be doing Molten Core today on our very first run as a Boomkin. Now, in my raiding gear, I'm sitting at 8% hit, which is not hit capped. I'm at half the hit cap that I really need for this to really work. I'm not 100% as the best PvE spec I can be. We're gonna give it a go. Obviously, there's going to be some things that I could improve the spec on, but I'm not gonna be respecking right now, just for the raid. Or maybe I will, actually. It's only 5 gold. I have 118 gold.
No Starfire Satch.
Yeah, no, I'm going to do it real quick. I'm going to go ahead and respec. So let's go ahead and toss down the brainwashing device. Toss this down. I don't even play my feral spec, honestly. I'm wondering if there's a way. So I'm going to go ahead and reset my talents. Boom. I'm no longer a Boomkin. Okay. Okay, so Druids. Calculator. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring up my Druid calculator. Let's go ahead and bring up my right screen. Boop. Right screen. You guys can see my monitor now. Okay. So we want to be a resto druid, 100%. So we're going to go ahead and put improved wrath. That's a given. Natural weapons, improved moonfire, omen of clarity. Then we're going to go ahead and get, let's see.
Would you consider this spec?
Would you consider this spec? Not sure. I don't need interruption when I'm doing that. Increases the damage by your starfire. Yes, we want that. I don't need that. Reduces. That's not important right now. Increases the range. That is going to be good. Okay, increases our critical strike damage bonus by 100%. Reduces the mana cost of your moon star. Blink, 9%. That's big. Reduces cast time, that's big. Moonkin form, yes, we need that. Improved Starfire, yes, we do want improved Starfire. Reduces the mana cost of your Hurricane, reduces the attack speed of the enemies, not big deal. Gives your Insect Swarm a 30% chance to cause your next Starfire. Cast time, yes, we want this. And aligns damage increase by 10% plus 60% of your bonus in clips. Okay, we want that. Okay, over here, you don't need anything in Pharaoh, so I'm going to go ahead and get, this is not useful, so we're going to go Improve Mark of the Wild. This is all non-stuff, so we're going to go Subtlety here. And then we're going to increase our damage and healing of your periodic magic spells, so that's that Swarm and Moonfire. And then we're going to get Reflection. And I got 1 point left. I'm just going to go with the Nature's Reach. I don't really have another really good spot for this. Obviously, I could put a point into Gale Winds, but it just reduces the mana cost. I think
Nature's Reach is up.
Yeah, Nature's Reach I think is going to be the way to go. So I think this is how we're going to go ahead and spec. Oh, wait, what happened right now? I don't know what happened. Oh, there's our guildie right there. Why can't I move? Oh, this thing. Scrambled brain. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I want to try something now. We're gonna go ahead and head to the raid for now. And I want to see. I was able to actually save my talent point. I saved one of my talents without using all my talent trees. Anyone search spot MC?
PvP build.
I wasn't a PvP build before, but I went ahead and actually did. I'm on spec right now, and we just put together our tree. I have to jump this way, huh? Almost at the ledge. Oh, we might actually die, honestly. Don't do it. Don't die. Don't die. You can make it. Just jump. Just jump, baby. Okay, perfect. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for the scrambled brain to end. And then I'm gonna go ahead and re-drop down my brainwashing device and see if I can save my spec with the way it is right now.
This is going to be fun.
I think it's going to be fun for sure. I haven't done Boomkin before in Raid.
Are you going Boomkin DPS?
Yes, today we're gonna go Boomkin DPS. So I went ahead and dropped all my talents because I did have my PvP spec on. I went up to PvP, I went all the way up to Boomkin. I got Feral Charge in the Feral, and then I think I had some stuff in here just for the Nature's Focus. I had the Swift Mend inside of my Restoration tree. But I don't have that anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself 5 minutes. We're just kind of waiting for the invite here. No, what our gear is actually... Oh, I gotta do my SR. Okay, hold on. Let me go to... There we go. Okay, I gotta go do my SR real fast. So I'm gonna do my soft reserve and get into the raid group. Into the raid. Our soft reserve. Yeah, here. Okay, there's our... We're going to be doing our soft reserve real quick. Now, I got my Cenarian Spolders last time. Oh, wait, did I? Let me go back to my... I have my circlet, my shoulder. So I did get my shoulders. I need my vest. And my gloves. Okay, so I'm going to go for gloves. Yeah, I'm going to go for gloves and chest this time, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and soft reserve gloves and chest. Where's my... Okay, so sign up. Come on, hurry up, go quickly. Access. I have to do this like every week. Okay, so there we go. We're gonna go unchallenged. We're gonna be balance. Balance. Cenarian want the vestment. And I said the gloves, right? Why can't I do the next one? Oh, there we go. And then I want the gloves. Okay, and got my 2 items. We'll reserve those. Did anybody else reserve anything? Cenarian? Oh, I think. So somebody else reserved the leggings. And... Oh, okay. So there's one other guy that reserved the chest. We both have +0 on them. So I have the chest and I have the gloves, but he doesn't have the gloves. So if the gloves drop, I get the gloves. If the chest drops, we have to roll against each other. But that would complete my set here. Okay. Go ahead and get into the raid. I can start getting oranges and stuff. Oh wow, we got 3 minutes. And I don't think I'm gonna have the time to do the brain scrambler again, so I'm just gonna go ahead and spec myself up. My music seems really loud. Oh, it's my music. I did turn that up, didn't I? Okay. Go ahead and put our talent points in.
Your game capture is slightly off, the top border is slightly cut out.
Yeah, it's because I turned on my right stream. Let me turn it off real quick. Hold on, boop. I have my right monitors on. There we go, turned it off. Is there oranges anywhere? Yeah, hold on. Hold on, I want to finish this up. 2 points. Points. Going quickly because we're about to start and I'm slacking. Multi. And I'm missing a point somewhere, am I? I put a point. I'm missing a point somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Okay. There we go. Game's a bit laggy right now. Okay, there we go. We got water. That's all we need. I couldn't get any oranges. I got on here late and that was my fault. Okay.
You might want to reload your UI, Brent. I see some issues.
Oh, you see issues? Yeah, I'll do that in a bit. If we have any downtime, because my UI is laggy right now. I'll beat that guy at the mid. No. Yeah, I'm a bit laggy at the moment. I'm gonna make it my gameplay floppy. What do you see as far as issues there, Rock? Oh, Oh shoot. Yeah, I'm lagging. Very much so. I'm playing on a wireless card right now, and that's not going to work in the future, obviously. I have to connect myself directly to the router. My God.
Those are mostly visual, but still.
Okay, hopefully we get better damage on the boss than we have been on the guys. But I can see that my mouse is skipping, my gameplay is skipping. That could be it. Okay. It's Godzilla! Okay. Nothing I can do. Popping it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I can tell. It's so laggy. Oh man. I'm not even moonfiring when I want a moonfire. Like right now I'm spamming one, but nothing's going off right now. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can connect my computer up real quick. Oh, because it's gonna drop my connection. Right? If I connect an Ethernet cable while I'm on Wi-Fi, I'm pretty sure the Wi-Fi will take priority, or the Ethernet will take priority. It's gonna drop my stream on YouTube and on Twitch, and then disconnect me off here as well. I just have to fix my Oh, we're going this way again. Skipping. Yeah, the left side for now. We're gonna swing back around in the bottom later on. Trying it. Barrel's definitely probably the way to go, huh? Oh, I can't stop moving. Yeah, I don't think oh man. It's bothering me that I'm not able to optimize anything. My face. I was disconnected. Let's see what happens. Hop over to my... Aha. If that works. Okay, now I straight connected myself into my router, and I removed my wireless card. We'll see if it does better now. I had to run a blue cable.
Hell yeah, look at that ping. Instantly green.
Yeah, instantly green. Yeah, I was on wireless. I'm using this little... So I changed my internet providers the other day, and my modem and router used to be against that wall way over there, and then it got moved over here underneath my kid's desk. And shoot. Okay. Oh, hopefully it does better now that I'm actually connected hardlined into the thing. That's a long banish. Oh, there it goes. Hopefully it does better now. Hopefully it's better, and it doesn't seem like it's stuttering as much, but I'll see. Oh, I need to buy these. Out of wild thorn root. Okay. Do I have a greater fire protection? Yeah, I do. I'm not going to use it on this fight. I only have one. I forgot to log on and do all my pre-raid stuff. Oh, they didn't pull it this time. Huh. They missed it. He was supposed to pull it. Low, bro. Okay, here we go. Oh. Why am I not? There we go. I have yet to get marked for this fight. Okay, we got the arcanes. We're gonna go ahead and Starfire. And we go back to in our arcane. Wrath. Now we got the Wrath thing. Now we got 3 Starfires. We'll go ahead and Starfire. We got the Starfire bonus. And he's dead. Hey, I got 10th place on DPS during that fight. That's not that bad. 10th place on DPS on Baron. It's not too bad. Okay, I'm not worried about that. I just need hit rating. I want the offhand. Oh, I should have needed that. So this, we had the Shaman shoulders drop in a cloth belt. 1% crit, 25. Here goes. Oh, lag. Okay, this boss is pretty easy. This guy does an arcane explosion. I went ahead and in 15 seconds I can use the shield. It absorbs 800 magical damage and lasts 2 minutes. So, and here we go. I'm gonna use this here just to kind of protect me from an arcane explosion. There it goes. So if he does survive, then we're fine. Okay, we're gonna use Starfire. I'm still getting bad frame rates. Whatever. And he's dead. Hey, gloves dropped. Guess who got the gloves? It was me. I got the gloves right there. Perfect. So there we go. Look at our upgrade right there. We went from the Hands of Power, 26 damage and healing, to the Cenarian gloves. Obviously, I'm going to go ahead and swap those over to my Moonkin stuff. But we did get the gloves now. And that will oh, next set mode is not till 8. So I'm missing quite a few people till 8 p.
Glove wearer.
Glove wearer. But I am upgrading from cloth of the leather. Glove wearer. Swap our weapons back here. Yeah, that's kind of like my anti-magic weapon right there. I picked that up. Pretty dang good. Turn him around. And he's dead. Wow. Quick kill. I have those guys in my face. Oh, yeah, he is. Lazy pigs. Merger. Moonfire spam! Moonfire spam! surprised the Warlock's getting as much damage as they are. I do notice that maybe it's just because I'm not getting a whole lot of spells cast out, but my mana regen is actually pretty deep.
It is the mage blood.
It's the mage blood, yeah. It helps a lot. It's a really cheap thing. It's under a gold, one of these things, and it's 12 MP5. Helps a lot. Yeah, they're super cheap. Yeah, that's not it. Where is it? Right here. 88 value. So it's 88 silver in the auction house. I gotta buy more of these. After the raid, we're gonna go ahead and exchange out the gloves for the Moonkin gloves. I forgot what enchant I actually need on there. But I think there's a spell power one. Okay, here we go. Four, three, one. Damage across the board. Wow, lag. Lagzilla. Oh, Starfire. Because we got the Arcane Eclipse. Resisted my Moonfire. Giant Stalker Shoulders and whatever the mana ones. Mana Storm. Oh, those are. Nice. There's a Surger right here. I think on this Boomkin I have Furberg illusion. I can turn into a Furberg, turn into a Boomkin. Now I'm a Furberg Boomkin.
It is for BOLG.
Furborg. Furbolg. Going down the list. Furbog. But hey, I'm a Boomkin Furbog. Or I guess I'm a Moonbog. I'm a Moonbog. What is it? Where's the thing? Moonbog. Moon.
Crazy
Bog.
combo. Moonbog.
Moonbog. Welcome into the stream, guys. We are playing as a Moonbog. Moonbog. I don't think anybody's died yet. We've had a pretty good run so far. We're 40 minutes in. We have one... I always forget about the extra bosses. So there's 5 bosses plus Rag. So there's still 6 guys left. Go! Charge! Okay, fine. Not gonna finish. Yeah, we have Wraths right now. When I get something procced up here, I'll go ahead and swap to something else. But right now, I'm still using Wraths. Now, oh, there's our Arcane, so we'll swap to Arcane. Starfire. Oh, I am dead. I got my face bit off. What was that sound? So, items that drop: the Azure Song Blade, the Robes of Prophecy, the Breastplate of Might, and that was it. Speaking of dying. Karma, man. It was karma. I was just talking about the rogues dying, and then boom. Guess what happened? I got destroyed. Can I get fort? Died. Level 60 died in BRD. And a hardcore level 60 just died inside of BRD.
Oh 07.
07. Poor guy, man. Wait for them to grab aggro. We'll drop a hurricane.
Let us hope he had fun and will go again.
What was it? What class was it? His name was... Oh, it was a wipe. It was a wipe. Oh no, it was just the one. Oh, I can't see the name anymore. I can't see the name anymore. World chat is very fast right now. And I am mind controlled. Oh, there it goes. I didn't even notice. I have arcane eclipse right now. Yeah, when you have arcane eclipse, that's the best time to use Starfire. Outside of that, I think I just mostly just spam Wrath. It's just faster. Like, look how fast Wrath goes. Now I have arcane eclipse. Starfire does do a lot of damage when I can actually cast it. I have so many of the hydro potions that I honestly should be chugging these like candy. Dead. And what dropped? It was the Gauntlets of Might, the Earth Fury boots. And they are pulling up there. Let's go ahead and move up ahead. Drop that. That's a big Druid right there. This fatty. Wait for aggro, drop it. Okay, I'm gonna go to drink. It is a lot more exciting for me to be doing DPS versus healing. Healing as a druid just really isn't fun. There's no druid healers today. There is a bear right there. So Zeus is a tank. Boed is a feral druid DPS. Headgon is a druid DPS, and then me, I'm Moonkin. So there's no healing druids.
I think you will have less lags without DPS meter and only threat meter on.
And I probably don't need unit scan. So during days, like during stream days, I should probably disable unit scan. Would you say without DPS meter, threat meter on? Yeah. I don't usually have to worry about threat. I don't think I even have my TW show. That's right here. I don't even bother with the threat meter just because I don't produce a lot of
unit
threat.
Scan is too intrusive, yes.
Yeah. I got rugged leather off that dude. Okay. I look cool with the staff too. Look how big this thing is. 2, 1, go. And we got arcane time. Starfire mode. Lagging in there. Now we got... Oh, Wrath. Uh-oh, we got fire. Fire, fire.
Also, you still have decursive instead of rinse. Discard decursive, embrace the rinse add-on.
Yeah, I haven't downloaded. I have all those in my Discord. I haven't played my Druid at all this past week. Like, he's dead. I didn't log on my Druid at all this past week. Arcanist. Yeah, we got Arcanist leggings, Earth Fury pants, and Magma Tempered boots. Douse? I'll douse. Oh, they just doused it. Okay. Oh, holy David. Okay, now we're going to be doing the 2 new bosses in Molten Core. Got Stooge left and Stooge right. Need 1 minute for pot. Okay, there we go. Okie these 2 bosses right here, they're the 2 Stooges. I don't know why you swap back between them. But usually you just kind of swap damage between them both. They will do like a flame. Go. So, I don't know if there's like a debuff that gets applied onto them as to why, you know, we switched to the other one. Switch, yeah, right there. See, we switched now. I think if you don't switch, it like shoots fire out. Oh, that guy pulled threat. Switch again. Got arcane now, so we'll go ahead and pop. Oh no, we have Wrath right now. Ooh, okay. And he's dead. Quick Strike Ring and Sulfuron Aegis. Nice shield right here. I like this shield over the one that drops off Rag. No, not Rag. Gar. Gar drops the shield as well. This is a pretty nice one. 23 stamina and reflects 4 damage of fire back to the attacker. That's really good for paladins. Bum bum ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Wildfire. I don't know if it's worth applying my dots to these guys before or just go straight in the Wrath. Maybe it makes more sense just to go straight Wrath mode versus trying to apply the dots. Go straight in the Starfire. Oh. I don't think I might boom. There we go, now I'm a boom. Oh, because I died. I don't think that's worth. Go ahead and just do that. Those guys are strong. Okay, this boss is an interesting guy. I think I survived last week, but we're doing DPS this week, so we have to be in and out of the ruin on the floor. Ruin of combustion. If you're standing in the ruin, it's an amplified explosion that kills you. If you're in the ruin on the floor essentially increases the damage done to you and damage that you do. So you want to stand in the ruin when, you know, it's on the floor, but if you get a ruin of, whatever I said, explosion, you want to be out of the ruin because when you explode, you're going to get marked with something on you. You're going to take an amplified amount of damage and basically kill you. Okay. Buffs are good. I think we're almost exalted with Zandalir tribe. There we go. Full timer. 10. Three, two, one. It resisted my. Here we want to be inside. See, it increases their damage done by 30, and damage taken decreased by 20. Oh, okay. And then we're gonna all explode. Boom. Then we go back in. Oh, I'm dead. So you got marked with combustion. Oh, it reduces the damage you take by 20%. So combustion, detonation and combustion is different. So there's ruin of combustion and ruin of detonation. Ruin of combustion, I guess you want to be inside the ruin, and ruin of detonation, you want to be outside the ruin. Okay, what dropped off this boss? We had the aged core leather gloves, Librum of Judgment. That seems to like drop every raid, and the ruined wardstone. Pretty decent. Yeah, we're at 1 hour into the stream, and there's only 2 bosses left, right? Yeah, 2 bosses. We're going pretty fast. And somebody got combat.
Did you grab the weekly item off of the boss you just killed?
Oh no, I did not. I don't even have. Uh-oh. I don't even have the weekly item here. Nope. Am I stunned? Yeah, I'm stunned. And I'm dead. Wow, that was quick. I got firebolted in the face. Let's see. What did I die to? I got hit for 4,000 damage in my face 2 times in a row. Oops-ah. Man. Yeah, I completely forgot to actually get the raid quest
I
this
play
week.
Moonkin on Turtle. Wow, it's a really fun spec. I've gotten to end game at this point and it pumps in raids.
Does it? Yeah, this is the very first time that I'm doing Boomkin and Raid. I'm not the best at it right now. I'd like to improve. I think going forward, I'll try and be raiding as Boomkin going forward. But I'm still trying to tinker with the rotation. Like right now, I got the Arcane rotation, so you know, using Starfire over Wrath. I'm trying to get the rotation down. That's the thing. Boomkins are fun. Oh, I'm not even like Boomkin spec right now. Do you play on Nord or Ambershire? There, Maticus. Hooky.
Nord.
You play on Nord. Okay, nice. Yeah, right now we're playing over on Ambershire. I started on Ambershire. I have a Druid on Nord as well, but it's a hardcore Druid. I'm going to go through here and buff all the group stuff with Mark of the Wild here. Never stop grinding! So I respec'd recently. I don't know if you can see the spec. I don't know if you're watching on the full horizontal or the vertical. I went 35 points into Moonkin, into balance, which I feel like I got everything that I need to optimize the offensive side of the Moonkin. And then I went into the restoration. Got everything with improved Mark of the Wild. Yeah, I got everything that I could get offensively in balance. I skipped over Feral, and I went in the rest. So I got improved Mark of the Wild, Subtlety, Genesis, and then Reflection. And I feel like that's the best. There's nothing else within here that would... I don't want to use another one of these because it's just... I use this 30 minutes. I use a Brilliant Mana Oil. Okay, here we go.
As a tip, if you're using Wrath and your PROC goes off for Arcane, don't stop using your Starfire, because after 15 seconds you'll still have the debuff, so you want to Starfire until your nature buff procs and then you switch to Wrath.
I don't know why I'm right next to this dude. Oh man. Oh shoot. Okay, here we go. Diamond's coming back.
Join my Discord here, https discord ggzsea2myf54.
I don't know why that one's doesn't get skipped. The other one I added to my skip. Oh, I'm getting reflected. Hold on. Okay, he's dead. Is there any loot on these guys? No. We're waiting for the guy to come back. Where is he? Oh, here he comes. Ah, magic reflect. He's got his little shield up. No. Drop the shield. Dead. Boom. Dead. Oh, we lost one. We lost Pwned. Careful, dog. What's the Sash of the Whisper? Shadow damage. Oh, okay. There was the Core Hound Tooth that dropped, the Sash of Whispered Secrets, and the Eye of Divinity. Those are the 3 items that dropped from this boss. Oh, looked like somebody was falling, but... Pull it. I feel like Wrath is the better one to spam, right? Cannot gain Arcane Eclipse. Like right now I'm using Starfire, but... Another one. Another one. Dude, why didn't you pull that one? Wrath just seems like, unless you're doing like a boss fight, I feel like Wrath is just the way to go.
New to the stream, hit that subscribe button to join the unchallenged crew.
Don't be spammy. Restream banned. You've been spamming. Another one. Oh. Done. Ba-da-ba-ba. Now we're going for the very last boss, Ragnaros. Can pull that, right? No? Surger! Where is he? Oh yeah. And dog is down. DD, dog down. Damage dealer. Just gonna skip this guy. Jump into the lava. He's dead. By the time I get there, he's dead. Oh, my face. My beautiful Mog face. There we go. Okay, now we'll go ahead and pop a greater fire protection. And I guess I'll keep this. I still got my brilliant mana oil. Stock market is at almost an all daily high right now. It's insane how much the markets are covered in the last 2 days. Big thing that happened this morning is like the Supreme Court ruled against tariffs. So boom, at market open today, the 7 a.m. Where's the 20th right here? Look at that gap up from Friday close until Monday. It's the 20th. Oh, it wasn't until 7 a.m. that the market shot up within 3 minutes. It went at 0.65% on the S&P 500. It's been zigzagging all day, up and down, like wild swings of 0.7%, but we're trading at highs for the day, having nearly recovered from $680 back on last week Thursday. So within a week, we've gone up very nicely. Gone up 1.10%. Okay, there we go. We got Astral Boom. Oh, that's a normal thing, so I'm not gonna. Now we can do Starfire. So here I'm just spamming Wrath. Oh, there, we got the Arcane Eclipse now. Run away, little girl. Run away. No. Oh. Didn't lose it. We didn't lose our spot. Oh, shoot. Survived. We survived. Everything is dead. He's back. He's back. And yeah, we're just burning down Wraths at the moment. Yeah, and we're just Wrathing. We have Arcane Solstice, so we're just going to stick to our Wrath spam. And now we have Arcane. We're at 12th place. That's not like terrible. Oh wow, we just... Oh no, we're still up there. We're in 12th. We're actually beating some DPS druids during the fight. We're beating some hunters during the fight. That's the important thing. We're out DPSing the hunters. There's a couple hunters that are ahead of us, but it's okay. And he's dead. So, Choker of the Fire Lord. That's a nice neck. Yeah, that's a really nice piece. Overlord. Flag plates, plans, and invulnerable mail. So everything got SR'd. Good drops in general. Yeah, look at that. Look at our time. We started at 11. We're done at 12:20. I do the salt shaker. If you procced Hand of Edward, would that let you instant cast Salt Shaker? That would be funny. Oh, Priestless died, level 30. Gnome portal to summon in the lava.
What is your routine as a DPS, mostly Wrath?
As a DPS, I always apply Moonfire and Swarm, as those two it'll alternate. Take it. Where's the wormhole go? Oh no. Ogrimmar, man, what's all these Ogrimmar portals? Oh, we gotta do this. Or Guild Tabard. So my routine as DPS is to do Moonfire, Insect Swarm, and then those last about 4 rotations of Wraths. So let me go ahead and pop out of Discord here. Pop. Disconnect. Oh, I gotta go turn in my I should have ran and turned in my gloves. We'll do that. Okay. And then yeah, we'll go and where am I going? The wrong way. That's the way. So my rotation on a DPS fight is to do Moonfire, Insect Swarm, Wrath. I'll spam Wrath until something triggers. It's either going to trigger... Can't I fly? So in balance, there's these things right here. Balance of all things gives your Insect Swarm a 30% chance to reduce the cast time of your Starfire by half a second, and gives your Moonfire a 30% chance to reduce the mana cost of your next Wrath by 50%. These things are proccing all the time. So you always want to have Insect Swarm and Moonfire, on your target during boss fights, as reducing your Starfire, reducing your Wrath. Those are your offensive stuff. Now, the main thing here it's hard for me to track. This is something I might have to use like Milky Scroll Text or something like that, is a way to track my Eclipse. Because Eclipse, it says damage from Wrath has a 30% chance to grant Arcane Eclipse. So you basically want to do your Moonfire and then Insect Swarm and then be spamming Wrath. Now, sometime during the Wrath, you're going to get a 30% chance to get Arcane Eclipse, increasing the arcane damage dealt by Starfire by 50% chance to grant Nature's Eclipse. Wait, hold on. Has a 30% grant increase in arcane damage dealt. So, okay, it increases your arcane damage dealt. And then damage from Starfire has a 50% chance to grant Nature's Eclipse, increasing Nature's damages dealt. The damage bonus is 10% plus 60% of your spell critical strike chance. Each effect lasts 15 seconds and has its own 30-second cooldown. Only one Eclipse can be active at a time. So essentially, you always want to put your Starfire, Insect Swarm, then you want to spam Wrath until you get the Arcane Eclipse procced. Then you start spamming Arcane Eclipse until you get the Wrath to proc. And then I guess you spam Wrath until you get the Moonfire to proc. And then the Arcane one to proc, and then you spam Starfire until you get your Wrath to proc. But usually you're going to get like 4 Wraths in, then you're going to reapply your Moonfire and Insect Swarm, and then kind of decide at that point, is it going to be best a Wrath or Starfire. I haven't found a really good way of optimizing it.
Nice content, man.
Hey, welcome into
I
the
see
stream,
this is like a
Pixel.
natural rotation.
It's tough to like, I don't know. For me, it was difficult to kind of like, I was looking up here to see which eclipse am I at right now. I'm sure there's probably a macro that can be made that monitors for the specific, state that you're in. And if you are in X state, then, that it's just like basically one button. If nothing is shown, or what's it called? If nothing is being shown or nature's damage dealt is being shown, then cast Wrath. Else, if Astral Energies is shown, then cast Starfire. That's kind of the thing.
How long you been playing WoW for?
I've been playing WoW since release, but I've been playing World of Warcraft off and on since back in 2004. I've been playing on this server for about 4 years now, since back in 2021, 2022, somewhere in that time frame. But yeah, we're going to be heading up to Blackrock Mountain, and I'm going to go ahead and exchange Cenarian gloves for the tier 1 Moonkin gloves, and then I'll see about putting an enchant on it. So when we go to enchanting, if we go to crafting, enchanting, and we want gloves, we can see that we would want as Moonkin probably nature power, right? Increases your nature damage by 20. That would probably be the best enchant. That's a lot of brilliant shards. Arcane power, threats, not really. Healing power is just, that's really good. 30 healing power if you're a healer. That's big. Frost, fire, agility, riding skill, haste. I honestly don't know. Would haste be better for a Boomkin on, it's only 1% haste, but you also get 1% haste on your shoulders. I'm wondering if haste would be the best enchant to apply onto a Boomkin pair of gloves. Oh wait, did I not? Oh, that's gloves. Okay, this is the only gloves page. I guess nature's power is probably best in slot because 20 nature damage, and arcane and insect swarm and starfire, that's all nature damage. So it just seems quite expensive. Brilliant shards is 10 versus this is 4. This is 10 as well. It's even. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. But I have to go through and probably enchant my gear for better offensive stuff like belt. Collection. No, I want crafting. And I don't. Enchanting doesn't have anything for belts. Okay, there's nothing in here for belts. So if you want belt enchants, you want to go into crafting. You want to go into blacksmith. Nope. And then we want belts. So belt. And here's the belt. Wait, that's not. Those are just belts. Want.
What do you think of TBC anniversary launch?
I enjoyed the Burning Crusade. The Burning Crusade was my first expansion, right? I really enjoyed getting more content. I think the Burning Crusade was released in either like '07 or '08. Let me go look real quick. The Burning Crusade original launch. It felt like I had been playing Classic. Yeah, it released in 2007. So it felt like a long time playing Classic. 3 years of playing vanilla World of Warcraft feels like a long time. That's essentially the full time frame that I've been on this server alone with no changes. There wasn't a whole lot of changes. There was the different phases, but essentially like there was nothing new for quite a while. Once you had phase 6 release and you had cleared it for a while, there wasn't any more new content that was being added in. So then when the Burning Crusade came out, it was really exciting. Like getting into the Outlands, going through the Dark Portal, seeing the Outlands, and then, you know, everyone encountered that Fell Reaver, whatever it was called. I think it was a Fell Reaver. You just hear the stomping on the ground, boom, 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 and having it chase you and kill you. Oh, belt buckles. That's what I was looking for. So that is the best right there. Plus 10 intellect. If you wanted a cheapo one, though, not much in terms of cheap. Block value, agility, range attack power, armor penetration, stamina. Not really much in terms of. I have to see how expensive that is. But I enjoy. Oh, okay. Whew. My heart just kind of moved there for a second, as I almost went off the edge there. But I enjoyed the Burning Crusade. I don't have anything negative against it. I played mostly during vanilla. I played a Tauren Hunter, and then I played a Human Paladin for a short time. And then I didn't quite enjoy the Human Paladin experience because they were basically just heal-it-ins. They didn't do any offensive damage. Like trying to play Ret back in vanilla was complete garbage. But then when the Burning Crusade released, I went ahead and re-rolled back on the Horde side. I made a Blood Elf Paladin, and I had a ton of fun just face stomping people with Divine Storm. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, gloves. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get gloves turned in. We're gonna get the hand wraps. Back these out. Those. Oop. And there we go. We got 6 out of 8 pieces of tier 1 now in our Moonkin set. So we have the Cenarian Circuit. I haven't got the Z chance. I have to look that up on how that all. But yeah, look, our gear is not bad for what we have. Obviously, I could definitely improve on my hit chance. I think I need 16% hit chance for Boomkins to not miss. So I had the Cenarian Circuit. I have the Soul Corruptor Necklace, 1% hit right there. That's why I use that. The Mantle, that gives me another % hit. I'd like to find a back piece that gives me hit. So that's something I'll have to look for if there's something out there. I got this at a ZG. There might be one out there with hit. Chest. I could definitely improve my hit rating with a
What's
chest
your
piece.
favorite expansion? Sorry for many questions.
Oh no, questions are good. My favorite expansion is Wrath. Wrath is definitely my favorite expansion in World of Warcraft. Wrath fixed a lot of what was broken across many classes. Every class still felt unique, like you had to hit a combination of buttons. Wrath still had the talent trees and the way that you could actually, like, if you wanted to play a weird funky spec, then you could play a weird funky spec. You could put 10 points over here, 30 points over here, 30 points over here, and it would be fine. Like it gave every kind of person a unique sense of playstyle. I don't like when they reduce it all to glyphs. And, you know, the release of Death Knights was fun. I really enjoyed... Not Netherguard. What was Wrath? I enjoyed the raids in Wrath more than I did the Burning Crusade. There was a lot more uniqueness to the Wrath raids, right? You also had the PvP. No, it wasn't. It was like in the middle of the map. You could just like the world PvP zone that had the encounters with the sieges. You'd have to like siege into the wall. That was a really cool thing. You had all different kind of raids where you took controls of vehicles and had hard modes. I don't remember hard modes being in the Burning Crusade, but I remember doing hard modes through Wrath of the Lich King, and then all the different dungeons and unique raids and stuff like that. It just felt a lot bigger of expansion than the Burning Crusade. And then after Mists of Pandaria came out, so I played World of Warcraft Classic, Burning Crusade, Wrath, Cataclysm, Mists of Pandaria, and then I stopped playing after Mists of Pandaria. It just wasn't fun for me any longer. I stopped having. It wasn't enjoyable to hop on and play any longer, and I just kind of quit. Like I mostly just did PvP after that. Until I actually get something better. Let me see. I have a kit and backpack. I had leatherwork here? I'm a leatherwork. Wait, do I have one of these? I do have 3 in my bank. Oh no, that's on Undying 5. Okay. I don't have any on this guy, so let's go ahead and make myself a quick +5 stamina kit. I'll put that on there temporarily. Boom, there we go. Let's see here. We got Cenarian wristbands with 12 spell power. I don't have anything on my staff. I don't know if I could find something better. I would like to use. I got the gloves out of MC this week, so what I'm going to do is next Friday when I go into MC, I'm going to soft reserve this offhand. This would be really nice as a main hand, but there's a offhand in here. It's got +2 hit rating. I think I've only seen it like drop one other time for offhand.
Looks like you really care about the questions. Nice dude you are.
Well, I like questions. I like to ask a lot of questions myself too when I'm watching the games. I know there's an offhand that gives +2 to hit rate. Ah, here it is right here. Look at this thing right here. The Smolderous Fractured Eye. It has a 25% drop chance, so it's not like it's a low drop chance. It's dropped like 2 or 3 times during the past raids. And it's a really nice one. Let me go look in the SR real quick and just see. Did anybody else soft reserve that? Because that could be added into my soft reserve next week. And then if it does drop, I'm definitely going to get this.
Turtle WoW feels like the best version of WoW.
It does. It's got all the stuff that I really enjoy. I'm going to go ahead and add it to my note. Smoldered Fractured Eye. Yeah, Turtle WoW has definitely improved a lot since I started playing on the server. When I started playing, Gilneas wasn't out. Grim Reaches, that was something that was just added in here recently. When I started, Blood Elves, no, not Blood Elves, High Elves had just been introduced. It was because I don't think High Elves came out. No. It was Class Changes 1. Not when High Elves were introduced, but I started playing over on Turtle WoW when they released the original Class Changes. And let's see. And then I remember my very first character I made on here was an undead mage, but it's still sitting at level 30 something. And then I rolled a paladin. Am I just in the wrong area? Yeah, Farstrider's Lodge. This is where the High Elves used to spawn, right in here.
What's your favorite race and class?
My favorite class used to be paladins. It really was paladins. As of late, I'm actually really enjoying druids. Druids on Turtle Isle seem to be, they're a hell of a lot of fun. My favorite race. If I had to pick a specific race that I enjoy, I don't want to say human, but it's not the human. And I don't know if it would be Horde or Alliance. I'm gonna say that I enjoy the Alliance playthroughs more because they explore the world a lot more. It seems like you're going a lot of different places early on in your adventure, so it just seems like you're, as an Alliance character, you're starting in your starter zone, you're going Darkshore, Ashen Vale. As a Horde player, you're basically in the Barrens for a long time, and it's just kind of like dragged seeing this whole zone over and over and over till, almost level 30 before you go to Thousand Needles, and it's the exact same thing. So I would say that my favorite actual race is probably the Night Elf or the High Elf. Anything of Elf is pretty good. Class-wise, it would be split between the Paladin and the Druid. I just enjoy the combination of the two because of their ability to do anything that they want. I like the option of having, different selection of things that you can do. So if you want to heal, you can heal. If you want to tank, you can tank.
The only thing about Turtle WoW that sucks is the old and clunky client.
That is true. Yeah, if they could increase, if they could improve the client, that would be a lot better. But let's see here. So we did all that. I'm gonna have.
Which country are you from, man?
I am from the U.S. I'm the West Coast in the U.S. West Coast is the best coast. Americas, as they call them. Okie doke. So let's see. Let's see here. Paragon Z. I'm almost revered. I'm like 2 bars away from being revered with. Right, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm almost revered, and then I get the chest piece. Complete my healing piece. We can go do a Z. We can do an Oni. Okay, hopefully we have a better Ani than we did last week. Last week's Ani was terrible.
What's your favorite game?
World of Warcraft. Honestly, it's the favorite game. It has everything that I enjoy outside of crafting and building. You can't do that on World of Warcraft. Minecraft and World of Warcraft are both really, really good games. Like Minecraft, I would really enjoy it better if it had better scalability. The reason I enjoy World of Warcraft is because the progression of the character. You start off your level 1. Character progression is not only with your character, it also has your stats, your gear, your weapons, your spells. Like it also takes like a level of skill, and all of that works together as separately towards like the end goal of making yourself the best character of your class that you can be. There's a huge difference between, you know, a person, one player of another, you know, another player of the same class. You know, we could both be level 60 running the exact same spec, and you know, there's still a huge difference of, you
What
know,
do you
not.
think about Left 4 Dead, Half-Life and Valve in general?
I've never played them. Yeah, I've never played Left 4 Dead, Half-Life, or Valve. Left 4 Dead. That one. Is it a first-person shooter? I have No More Room in Hell, which kind of looks like exactly like this. But if I go to my Steam library right now, Left 4 Dead looks like No More Room in Hell. I'm logging into my Steam account. Who's playing? I'm playing. Oh man, I don't have my... I don't even know what my... I haven't logged into Steam so long, I don't even know my password on here. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna log into Steam to see all the games that are in my Steam library, but I actually don't know my password, and I haven't logged on. Oh, The Forest. Yeah, I have The Forest, Sons of the Forest. No More Room in Hell. I know I have 23 games on my Steam. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, No More Room in Hell. One that really kind of reminds me. Stay
How about
Out.
God of War or story games in general?
I think the only story game that I'm like story-wise, like a game that has a story that I've played is probably like a Final Fantasy game. There isn't very many, you know, World of Warcraft is kind of like a story-based game, right? But it's not as story-driven. You're not having a whole lot of dialogue to read as you're progressing through the game. The only game that I've really kind of played that I've read a lot is either going to be Final Fantasy or Pokemon. Because those are the only games that I remember reading a whole lot of dialogue to understand and to, you know, to understand where I had to go or to push the story along, right? If you didn't, you know, I grew up playing on the PlayStation and playing on the Game Boy, and I remember having the old Final Fantasy 3 on my Game Boy, and then I remember playing and beating Final Fantasy 7 a couple times, and I really had to like read to understand where the heck to go in there.
New to the stream, hit that subscribe button to join the unchallenged crew.
Oh, look at this guy's tabard, Mr. Pink Tabard over here. Oh, it's a guild tabard.
What's your favorite movie or series?
Favorite movie? My favorite TV series is Supernatural. That's what I'm watching right now for like the third time. It's free on Prime, so or Smallville. I've watched a lot of Smallville, Supernatural. I've been enjoying watching The Boys. What else? The Big Bang Theory is not going to be like in my top tier. I would say that Smallville and Supernatural are definitely like my TV shows that I really enjoy watching. What is yours, Pixel? Do you have any favorite TV shows? The Boomkin Dance. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-da-da. I don't think I have the ogre trinket on this guy. Why? That's sad, man. I don't have the ogre on this guy. When I leveled this guy, did I even do slow and steady? No, I didn't do slow and steady on this guy. What? Really? I did hardcore on him. So he is a hardcore player, but I never did slow and steady on this druid. Huh. I have 408 tokens on this account still. I must have some still left over from my other playthroughs. Interesting. I don't have like a favorite movie. There's so many movies out there these days, and I like movies that kind of open your eyes to different messages. So, let's see. Like one of the originals. Movie would be Whiplash. Series would be Walking Dead.
Movie would be Whiplash and series probably The Walking Dead and Barry from 2018.
Never heard of Whiplash. Follows an ambitious young jazz drummer on an elite conservatory who drives his greatness and push. Huh. I've never heard of Whiplash. I have heard of The Walking Dead. Walking Dead was good until the 4th season. After the 4th season of The Walking Dead, it went downhill fast. Like, I was sucked to watching The Walking Dead for a while. And then after season 4, they got out of the jail. And I forgot what happens. Like, my memory is even empty. You know, they went to the jail. And then all that stuff happened with the governor attacking the jail place. And then that's all that I remember. Everything else afterwards is just kind of blanked. They took out Glenn, poor Glenn. And I was like, okay, I'm done. I never finished watching The Walking Dead till the end. I just kind of like lost interest after that point. Barry from 2018. Is that The Flash Barry, or is that something different? Barry from 2018. Barry is a comedy crime drama series that premiered on HBO. I've never heard of this one either. Oh. Yeah, I don't have any I only pay for Prime, so I don't have any other, like, you know, we don't have cable here in the house. And the only reason I have Prime is because we order things from Amazon. We get a lot of TV shows on there, movies, photo storage, and there's just a ton of things to get with Prime. For the price point, it's really not a bad deal in comparison to what you get if you spent on like Netflix or HBO Max or something like that. Most of the stuff that I watch online, I'll just head over to what's it called? Dopebox. Dopebox.to. And I stream all my movies on there. Shh, don't tell anyone. Yeah. I'm touching, look at this. If I'm touching the water right here, okay, I have 1 foot is in the water, okay? I have right there. I got 1 foot in the water. Oh, I can mount. I overcame it.
What do you think of Peo or Xaryu?
What do you think of Peo or Xaryu? Oh, I watch Xaryu. I watch Peo too, but Peo is more of that annoying. He does like I don't know. Xaryu was like, I watch a lot of his content when he was doing the hardcore challenges. Peo, he just plays to bug people, I feel. He's very much a heavy PvPer, and he likes to poke people that get a response. And Peo would be the kind of guy that camps you, and he's that rogue that would kill you and camping you. But I watch them both, off and on occasionally. Like Exario, I think is streaming right now. What does this drop? It's hitting. Heavy leather. A pretty good distance. I'm just looking. I don't usually open up with Starfire first, because that would be a huge amount of threat. Oh, it's a stun. Oh, it does a stun as well, huh? It reduces the cast time of Starfire by half a second. Gives a 50% chance to stun the target for 3 seconds. Ah, nice. Okay. Oh, I wonder if I could make a thingamajig real quick. Let me see. Okay, so we gonna do Milky Scroll X. Called Milky. See if I can make a thing. I watch Exario more than I watch Peo, but I do watch them both occasionally. So add-ons. Okay, I'm gonna go Milky Scroll Battle Text. Okay, and Milky Scroll Battle Text. Okay. Okay, so what I want to see here is triggers. I want to triggers. Add a trigger. Wait, where does it add it? Oh, I see it right here. Okay, so I can delete one. And I can edit this trigger. Trigger type is so clear casting does. Oh wow, search pattern. So it's looking for interface icon, spell power, mana burn for the clear casting. Whenever I get clear casting state, I get open. Oh, I had Omen there for a second. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult. I'm not sure if I can. I'm sure there is a way to go in here and do a search pattern for the icon path, but I'm just not. That message, acquired stance, you gain clear casting. Huh, yeah, I don't know. That would be one way I would probably try and get. See, these don't matter. You just want these ones to stack up over time. The ones that we're looking for is this one right here, the Arcane Eclipse. When that procs, we want to swap to Starfires. Starfires during that time frame, the Arcane Eclipse. Macro. Shape shift form. Apology already in.
What's the thing you hate the most about WoW in general?
It would be the thing that I hate the most about WoW in general. What would I hate the most? I'd have to think about that. On eBay. And we're off to the Oni bag. Oni. Side. If I had to pick something that I do not like about WoW in general, what would it be? I think it would be the client at this point. The client limitations are always kind of annoying. I would like to have some of the client limitations, you know.
From day one I didn't believe in the Unreal Engine client. A backported 335 client would be the way to go.
I didn't believe the Unreal Engine client a backported. No. I don't. Where's my 20? That's crazy. Look at this. So this Druid, of course, but I'm only at 12 days played. I'm at 10 days played total time on this character. That's not that bad. We have 10 days played. This is my only level 60 on this server. We have our epic writing. We have 6 out of 8 tier 1. Well, for our balance stuff. We do have a full set of resto gear as well. I got my goblin brainwashing device. Like, there's not a whole lot I have to do on this character anymore. You know, in terms of gear. I mean, not in terms of like other stuff, right? Usually when you hit level 60, you got to do your tunes. I already did all my tunes. I already got my epic writing. I already have my brainwashing device. I have a good healing spec, a good off, you know, balance spec. I just don't have a feral spec, which doesn't matter. I'm not really big on feral. Are they inside? Am I the only one outside right now? That might be the case. Yeah, I didn't believe in the, we are inside, but we're not starting yet. Okay. Everyone's AFK in here. Okay, I thought I was gonna be late. Like, they were already in here. Like the guild name is Dark Moon. We have a guildless paladin. First world problems. 100% first world problems. Talking about first world problems, the stock market closed at all-time highs for the day. And after hours right now, it's up after hours a smidge. It is up from close up 0.04%, which is not that bad. It's not that big. That's crazy. What a choppy day today it was. Choppiness of the day. crazy. Okay. Yeah, one thing I'd like to see added onto Turtle Wow, I know it's not even like a big thing. It's that you could parachute off a flight path. Like if you're flying over a location and you're like, oh shoot, you know what? I want to get off right here. I would like to have an eject button where you just kind of jump out of the you jump off the flight path and you just kind of parachute down, right? You just slow fall down. I think that would be fun. That's more of like a fun haha change more than anything that improves gameplay. It doesn't actually make any difference to the gameplay aspects of it all at all. I don't even want to bother dueling with druids, man. Dueling isn't allowed here. Why? Oh, dude, I got shield slam. Oh. The one guy root. It just is just a caster. The Moonfire is actually it's good for spamming. I don't know. It does between 500 and 1,000 damage. If I Starfire, and we'll start with the Starfire. So Starfire takes 3 times the speed of a Wrath. See, just spamming Wrath. Look at the Wrath. It does so much more damage. And Wrath goes so fast. Like it's a 1.47 cast for Wrath versus 2.94 cast for Starfire. Even when I get those Starfire procs that removes a half a second off my Starfire, it just doesn't. I don't know if it makes sense to use Starfire. Obviously, if you have the Eclipse, oh wow, yeah, look at that. We broke through some. Okay. If you have Eclipse and you have that 15 seconds of bonus damage to Starfire, yeah, sure, maybe it makes sense, but I feel it just doesn't. Well, let's see what they say. Full. Not healing touch. Mine. Man, that's so my item. Somebody else got it. Is this ours? Yeah, this is ours. That was totally my kill, man. What level do you get past this hunter? that everyone? Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, let's go ahead and pop in, and let's go ahead. I got some crystal water. Got more? Any more stuff? I am Shadow Mage. Okay, pink-haired Karen. Oh my god, that's the ugliest goblin I've ever seen. Look at that thing. That hideous goblin with pink hair. Oh my goodness. Pink-haired goblin. Seen it all. Go back to Nova City and over. Drop repeatedly. I spelled that. I butchered the spelling of that. Okay, where is everybody at? I thought green was maybe goblins rubbing money. Okay, still missing one up there. Lie down. Now we got the shaman. I could use this in the meantime. So the warlock already jumped down. Okay, well, you gotta go back up. I'm going to finish the salt shaker, otherwise I'll forget to do it later before I log out. Looks like a few other guys are back here too, chilling. Oh, perfect. As far as skinning, oh yeah. I guess I could use. It only lasts 30 minutes. They're not that expensive. If I do the cache, you guys want to do your weekly dungeon caches because you actually get usually like 3 brilliant mana oils out of them, which is actually pretty good. I have these. Have these. Okay. Need to go buy a fire protection potion eventually. Let's go. Buff people up. Go here now. Okay, there we go. Did he resist my moonfire? He resisted my moonfire spam. You should just... I don't know if I got that fire in. I don't think this damage is accurate. Let's see if we can do better now that I'm not lagging. This is just a simple 15-man. See if we can improve our DPS on Oni. Which talking about? Oh, I thought he was resisting me for a minute. Maybe he wasn't. Okay. Oh, I can't. And drink water. I don't think I need it. Okay, yeah, let's see if we can improve our damage in a raid environment. Come on, mages. Where is, we're missing... Oh no, we're missing totems. 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 Get your totems up. Wipe us. Here they wipe us. Yeah. The freaking totems last time killed us, so we're not doing that. Absolutely not. Yeah, we had to verify. We had to fact check the what's it called? The mark of the weapon. We're good. Okay, what's going on back there? The Hearthstone? That one hearthstoned away. I don't know what's going on with this. Oh, he's not hearthstoning then? I don't know. Okay. This new guy needs a summon. Okay, shamans, everything's good. No. Yeah, we are all here. We are all ready. This guy's missing, I feel like, a lot of buffs right there. I don't know who the tanks are, but it doesn't matter. Okay, here we go, I guess. Here we go, here we go. As we're getting in position here. Someone almost died. Oh, that's the tank right there. Okay, so now we have Arcane. Honestly, I should be using Starfire here. So I'm gonna get 2 Starfires in, and then reapply my dots here. And then start Wrath spamming again. And then eventually here in a little bit, I should get another proc for my, or reapply our Arcane stuff again. There's our Arcane procs. We can use our Starfire. Use Taken to the Sky. We can get one more of these in before we have to start chasing her. We got a lot of range DPS. Look at all the range and got quite a bit of whelps. Let's go ahead and help with the whelps. Okay, whelps are down. I don't see a... Oh, I'm gonna be fireballed. Okay, taking a breath. Let's get out of the middle here. We don't want to be that guy that gets breathed on. Why you stand in the middle, somebody said. Oh, I hear it. I heard that boom. It takes a breath. Uh-oh. She's gonna be dropping here in a minute. And below 4. I don't have Zerk. And I'm about to get clawed in my face. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Not what I wanted to hit. Oh, that's a lot of them. Holy cow. let's go ahead and... Why is it not rolling? Well, everything's dead. That was an insane amount of AoE that I didn't cast anything there. That was weird. Oh, maybe I did. It looks like it's on cooldown. I didn't think I got it off. I see Astral Broom across the top, so I have to pay attention to the Astral Boom. I think that's... People are dying. Okay, Ani's dead. Hey, first time. Ani is dead. Ring of 90. Helm, rogue and warrior helmets. Oh, Infernal. Wait, so there's only 2 people. So we can see the SRs right here. The head. Okay, so here we're gonna be rolling for the backpack. Do you think I'll get the backpack? We shall see. I think I'm gonna roll an 80. Okay, roll an 80. 86, and I win it. Unchallenged, won the bag. Boom. Where's my bag? They haven't given it to me yet, but I did. I said 80. I was like, you know what I'm gonna roll? I'm gonna roll an 80. You know what I rolled? An 86. And there is my beautiful 20 slot bag right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful 20 slot bag from Ani. It was worth it just for that. Entering combat. Oh, heck no. Yeah, let's get out of here before people go crazy. Somebody died. Okay, let's get out of there. But look at that. What a good raid day. Today we got our gloves. That raid, we actually did good. We didn't, we missed out on some AoE damage of the whelps there towards like the end. For whatever reason, I was trying to smash stuff and it wasn't triggering. But I think overall we did pretty good. We got 4th place on the DPS meters during the Ani fight. You can see Wrath and Moonfire were my number 1 and 2 abilities. Wrath was coming in at essentially like top. Moonfire, which is just a top, it's just a dot, right? Just kind of keeping that dot going. It really does get a boost by the Idol of the Moon. That 17% increase in your Moonfire, it does improve it. Or really, it's yeah, the 8-piece really doesn't matter so much. So I just like to complete the bonus set. It just looks nice. So guys, that is going to be it for today's stream. I really do appreciate everyone tuning in and hanging. If we have time this weekend, I would like to continue my mage adventures. But as of now, I don't have any specific times or days that I'm going to be specifically streaming. But we'll be back again next Friday to continue on our Molten Core journey. Doing MC on Friday and probably Ani right after, either with the guild or on a separate pug. There's always tons of pugs going on Ambershire. You can get pugs for ZG, MC, Ani, Karazhan 10. So yeah, definitely stick around, subscribe, follow along. Let's do some big shout outs. Big shout out to Pixel with all the questions. Oh, the add-ons. Oh, don't go download the new stuff. Why is that not popping up in my Streamlabs, my streamer bot? I heard your message, but why? Yeah, I gotta go update. Austin. I don't know how long. Looks like a PV. Austin, I don't know if you're still out there. I saw your comment there. What private server is this? This is Turtlewell. If anybody out there is interested in the server, this is Turtle World of Warcraft. It is a Classic Plus server. It has access. There's a brand new raid coming in here within the next month or so. It's going to be the Timbermaw Hold raid. It's a 25-man plus. There is a new zone, Blackstone Island for Goblin Starter. There's Telebeam, which is a level 55 plus zone. Not a whole lot more added on this side of the continent, but there's going to be new stuff coming in the future. Over on the Eastern Kingdoms, we have Northwind's going to be the biggest thing. It's going to be kind of a new addition. Northwind, there's Grim Reaches, there's Balor, Lapidus Isle, Gilligim Isle, Gilneas in here. Eventually, they're going to be adding a zone up here called like Zolamon or Zolan or something of sorts. Right above Eastern Plaguelands, they're going to be taking this little path. I think it's through here. There's going to be a path connecting this to the next location. There's also a ton of new dungeons and raids scattered throughout this zone, such as Karazhan. There's the 10-man Karazhan. There's the 25-man Karazhan. There's 2 dungeons in here as well, or 1. It's Crypts and Karazhan Crypts. I think is the okay. So I think it's 1 dungeon in there. But there's new dungeons and raids located around the world. I would definitely recommend Turtlewell to anybody that enjoys vanilla, because it is a vanilla plus experience. So I hope I answered that question. And from day one, oh wait, where did that comment come from? Because I don't see. Do the add-ons? Okay. Yeah, I will be updating the add-ons for sure. I also wanted to check out Super WoW. I keep pushing things off, but that is going to be it from me, everyone. I do appreciate everyone for tuning in and hanging out. Be sure to go down below if you guys are watching this on YouTube. Smash that subscribe, smash that thumbs up, and hit the bell to be notified every time we go live here on the channel. Would really appreciate it. And that is going to be it from me. So I will see you guys in the next stream. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Have a great Friday and weekend.